I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rocket Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? All right. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Scream. Ah. All right. Get that energy up, everybody. Get that energy up, everybody. Everybody. Wacko in the building. What's good, boss? I see you. Wacko is in the house. Andrew College is in the house. The son of the legend, DeCarry Cox, is in the house. King Ribby is in the house. David L. is in the house. Okay. Corey Lee is in the house. What's good, everybody? Allah Wise is in the house. Peace, bro. Peace, bro. Yeah, man. Sorry about being late, man. Got caught up in something. I hope y'all accept my apology from that, man. Ironically, I set the time at about 8:30. I set the time, and I was sitting here pillar-palling around like, dag, man, I should have set it for 9 o'clock or 8:45, just waiting for the time. And then things happen. Man, that's all I'll say about that, man. Peace to. At least I know people kind of care about me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? At least I know there's things going on. I mean, you know, the people, you know what I'm saying, people checking on me and all that stuff. Anybody that know what the phone is like know what I mean. Right? How y'all doing this morning, man? Man, it's August. It's August already. Man, Knicks basketball in 2 months. Training camp next month. Y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for training camp next month? Wow. Corey Lee says, CP time. You talking about Knicks fan TV time? Is Knicks fan TV time? That's what you saying? Man, this is blowing tears, baby. This is the Lawrence Tears channel, bro. Corey Lee, this is Lawrence Tears, man. Shout out to them dudes, though. East Blue Jew in the building. Bam. Dritmore is in the building. Kenny Payne says, can't wait for another Julius Randle all-star performance. And I'm with you. I'm with you. East Blue Drew also says, I'm ready for Nathan Knight highlights. And bro, you know what? I am with you. I'm with you. You know what? And then man, I'm all over the place, man. Maybe I didn't take medicine this morning. That's probably what it is. My energy is all over the place. But I have an exciting show. I have an exciting topic to talk with y'all about. Right? And I want y'all to participate. All right. Richard Kenny is in the building. Hartenstein ain't getting enough love from y'all. How you rate him? We like him. We like him, right? So we like him. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised to hear in the next few months that he got extended. Quite frankly. Didn't expect the Hartenstein conversation, but yeah, I think Hartenstein's going to get extended. I can see a quickly Hartenstein, Josh Hart all get extended this summer. Hartenstein started off slow with us, but he started off slow personally. So, yeah, there's that. Dripmore says, heart to heart is a good combination. Bim, yep. Before I talk about the main topic, though, let me speak about something, man. And I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something just real quick. This is my personal topic. It's not it's Knicks related, but it's kind of like it's a Knicks topic, but it's my personal topic. Right? You know, a lot of times I talk about Knicks stuff and I talk about what I think Knicks universe wants to talk about. I don't often talk about what I want to talk about. I try not to do that. I try to put myself in the place of a Knicks fan first. Shout out to the Lawrence Tears fantasy football champion Wiz Ashley Inc. 1. Wiz says, I'm ready for Tibbs to make unbiased in-game adjustment that shows his flexibility and ability to learn from last year's mistakes. That's the leap I want from a Knick. Okay, so you want leaps from a Knick. Okay, all right. You want, what I get from that is you want the Knicks. You want Knicks to take a leap. Okay. And Corey Lee says, no, wait. No, wait a minute. No, Wiz. Shout out to my man Corey Lee. Good morning, sunshine. All right. So for the Hartenstein thing, I think look for somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 years, 30 million for Hartenstein. 3 years, 27 million, somewhere. The Nerlens Noel money is basically what I'm saying. Right? Then look for Josh Hart to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 years, 90 million. Look for Josh Hart and that range. Excuse me, man. All of a sudden, I got the yawns, bro. I already went outside and took my walk. I already messed around with the dog, Benny. Hey, and somebody, before I go any further, right? Before I get to IQ money, let me ask y'all if any pet owners out there, so if you're a pet owner, somebody let me know of a home remedy to help keep these fleas off Benny. I already went and got every flea collar under the sun I got for him, and then I look at him and he got a little bite mark on his tail, and I know where the bite mark come from. It's him. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get rid of these fleas. I already got I got every collar. I've been on Chewy. I've been on Walmart. I've been on Amazon. And I got to get all these collars right. The brown ones, the black ones, the white ones, the ones where you have to put it on with gloves, the ones where you have to wash your hands afterwards. All these flea collars, right? And my man it must be a South Carolina thing. Somebody help me with that. If there's a pet owner out there, let me know. Someone give me some advice on what to do about that. Because this thing it's crazy. I mean, I done did over the counter. I did PetSmart, Chewy, Walmart, Amazon, and everything, right? I did everything, man, and I can't keep them off them, right? And then I even started doing the home remedies. I did the vinegar and water. I did all of that, man. I need some help. King Reba said, "This is where I live. No flea come to New York, Brooklyn." I got you. And Lee says, "Get him dipped at the vet." Probably. I'll probably have to do that and then get some type of pill. And King Reba says, "Hey, pack up and move to the hell no. I'll get rid of the dog first, bro. I'm not getting ready to pay no $2,200 a month for parking, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm not getting ready to pay $19 for no damn sandwich. Sorry. sorry. I'm not getting ready to pay Poppy no $19 for no sandwich, bro. I'm sorry. And I love New York. Listen, New York, I love you. I'm from Jersey City. What? New York, I love you, bro. I love you, but I'm not paying $4 for no Arizona. I'm sorry. I'm not paying $30 for a pizza. Right? Hey, Miss Mocha, how much a pack of Newports cost? Yeah, we not paying that. We not paying that for no. We paying $5.50 for a pack of Newports, and I don't even smoke. We don't even smoke. But anyway, getting back to the topic. I just asked y'all that because I trust y'all. Man. That's all. So getting back to the topic, I expect Hartenstein to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 years, 27 million extended. I expect Hart to be about 4 years, 90. Right? King Ruby said a pack of Newports is 16 American dollars. God damn. East Blue Drew says, hey, come back to Flatbush. Getting on a beef pat. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Flatbush too. Shout out to Brooklyn. JJ says Verlander is out of here. I hope so. I hope we trade him to the Orioles because they'll be able to give us better prospects. The Orioles or the Dodgers, more than likely is Houston, though. You know, you can't have it. Ain't Burger King. You can't just have it your way. Anthony D is in the building. Anthony D. All I'm gonna say is this: Anthony D. Newports better not be. Listen, a pack of Newports in South Jamaica, Queens, New York better not be $17 a pack. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the hip hop legend. Jay Boogie is in the building. Aunt Dub is in the building. All I'm saying is for my people up top, and I love y'all. You know I'm from up top. Right? So all I'm saying is for my people upstairs, y'all better not be paying no $17 for a pack of cigarettes. That's all I'm saying. I ain't judging. But all I'm saying is my pops used to give me $1 back in the day to go get him a pack of Winston's and the Daily News. And I used to keep the change and buy a Chico stick with it. And that's all I know good and well. Now, you can't even get a beer and a pack of cigarettes for $20 with a $20 bill. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? But here's my thing about Emmanuel quickly, just really quick. About IQ. What I would like to do, I would like to see IQ signed for 5 years. I would like Emmanuel quickly here for 5 more years. Right? I want quickly here for 5 years at 110. Right? 5 years, 110. That's 22 mil a year. Right? So that means you got Brunson 3 more years. You got Dante DiVincenzo, my new heartstring. Dante DiVincenzo for 4 years. You got Josh Hart for 4 years, or 5 years in theory. Right? Actually, Josh Hart's next 5 seasons will be 5 years, 103, but the extension would be 4 years, 90, which would push it to 5 for 103. And I know that sounds crazy, right? That sounds bananas. That sounds bananas. Josh Hart for damn near 20 mil a year. But he did the Knicks a solid. He picked up his player option so that the Knicks can sign Dante DiVincenzo. He did us a solid, so now we got to do a solid back. So that means our guard rotation for the next 3 seasons plus is set. Quickly, Brunson, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart. We set. Right? We set. Get the J Boogie, don't you never cuss at me like that. J Boogie, don't you never cuss at me like that again. J Boogie out here just telling me a carton of Newports is $215. Dog, don't you never come at me like that again. J Boogie just told me a carton of Newports is $215. Lord have mercy. We can't even take smoke breaks now, bro. I may as well smoke herb. $215 a carton. I may as well be smoking Gorilla Glue. I may as well smoke birthday. Anthony D. Anthony D, listen. I need to go. Bro. Corey Lee says, I got him for $100 less. What? A carton of cigarettes is $100? What in the name of Sam and Dave is going on out here? Are y'all crazy? Bro. We bugging. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Now I see why young people be walking around smoking them stems. Now I see why young people be smoking them. What's them stems? Young people be smoking. They smoke and be a whole cloud of smoke. It's like they putting on a magic show. Young people be smoking them. What's them stems they smoke, bro? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Young people be smoking it. They be all colored. They be all purple and green and red. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They be smoking them things, bro. They smoke them things where they had the whole room cloudy, bro. It's like a magic show going on. They be smoking them joints. I be thinking David Copperfield in here, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I ain't crazy, man. They be smoking indoors. They be like, nah, this ain't a cigarette. It ain't a cigarette. It ain't a cigarette. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. G. Robinson said it's vape. That's what it is. Vaping. Vaping. That's what it is. Man, I saw a young lady, man, with one of them things she was smoking, bro. It had so much smoke in the air. I thought it was what's the two magicians, the fat guy and the guy that don't talk, Penn and Teller. I thought Penn and Teller was going to come in here, bro. All that smoke. Keith Turner's in the house. Yo, bro, they be vaping, bro. It be so much smoke in the air. I be scared. Jay Boogie, thank you for the generous contribution. Jay Boogie says a Lucy costs $325. Oh my God, bro. Yo, I know I sound listen, man. I sound real out of touch right now, and maybe I am, bro. But I remember when Lucy's was a dime. I remember when Lucy's was a dime, and you can buy them with the paper food stamps. Manchild says, I'm smoking up the house right now. Yo, Manchild, I was standing outside of this is like 2 or 3 years ago. I was standing outside of Walmart waiting on my mom, right? Because during I don't know what it is with older people, but during COVID, when they was telling you to stay in the house, the older crowd, that meant go outside. And during COVID, when they told you to stay in the house, the older crowd took that as meaning go to every store in the world and buy up all the Lysol and paper towel. So I'm with my mom. I'm like, hey, mom, look, I'll take you. I'll go with you. I'll help you put the stuff in the car. But I ain't going in the store now. No, I ain't doing it. So I'm outside with my mask on. And this young dude, this young fella is out there. I'm gonna describe him for y'all just so y'all can kind of. So it was a younger white dude. He had all the color in his hair, like long hair, like you know what I'm saying, like he had red and then yellow and then green, all of it long and pulled back to the side, and he was vaping, bro. And it looked like a 5-alarm fire around him. And I was like, bro, you know you're going to kill yourself. Right? I'm like, yo, either you killing yourself or you ain't smoking. He like, nah, it's smoke. I was like, nah, bro. Where I'm from, no human can generate that much smoke. He was like, that's because y'all, the older generation, don't know how to smoke. And then for a second, I was offended. And then I used to think, back in the day, when people used to smoke, I'm not alienating myself. When people used to smoke prison joints, like little teeny pen joints. You know what I'm saying? You hit the, oh my God, oh, they burning my chest. Oh my God. Now I be hearing about dudes smoking blunts and smoking ounces a day. Right? Back in the day, an ounce used to last like how long? And now people vaping. And you got all that smoke in the air. You look like a chimney. I thought David Copperfield was out here. Bro, I thought a tiger was going to disappear. That's how much smoke it was out there, bro. CWC is in the house. What's good? CWC is in the building. JJ says vaping is mad enjoyable. I'm pretty hooked. Hey, man, listen. Hey, man, look. Hey, man. I'm not knocking any of this stuff. The only thing I'm knocking is this: Newport's $17. So if I gotta spend $17 for a pack of Newports, bro, I ain't smoking. Period. Sorry. So anyway, let me get back on track, man. I'm sorry. Y'all getting me off track with this Newport 17. Man, y'all better not $17. $17 for a pack of Newports? Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna get back on track, right? I'm gonna get back on track, but I just wanted to, man, $17. What is going on? And if Newport $17, I know vaping gotta be $40. I know vaping gotta be $40, bro. If Newports is $17, I know vaping gotta be $40, bro. Keith Turner's in the house. Richard Denny, thank you for your generous. Richard Kenny. Richard Kenny, thank you for your generous contribution. I'm sorry about that misstatement. Keith Turner says cigarettes here where I'm at, you can buy a pack for under $5. Oh, okay. You must be buying Mavericks or something. That's dope. Shout out to Soulfinger1212. Soulfinger1212 is in the building. Soulfinger know more about music than everybody walking. Soulfinger is Shazam. JJ says, I get 2 vapes for $50. $50? Are you? Nah, bruh. $50, bro. Oh, bro, this is blowing my mind, bro. $50. Hey, man, yo, to each its own, but $50. Hey, Keith Turner says, of course they'd be generic cigarettes, but that's better than paying $17. Keith Turner with the statement of the day. My man Keith Turner with the statement of the day. He said, of course they're gonna be generic. You know what I'm saying? But it's better than paying $17. I just saw Bully's statement and I glanced at it. And if it is what I think it is, I'm gonna jump my fat ass out this window. I glanced at Bully's statement. If it is, man, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. $225 for a carton of cigarettes? Are you? I would ask everybody what they smoking, but clearly I know what everybody's smoking. Expensive ass cigarettes. $225. Do you know how much Hennessy I can buy with $225? Salute to my main man, Paris Duggar. Paris Duggar is in the house. Paris Duggar says, no wonder I'm younger than you puff heads. And I think I'm with Paris Duggar on this, bro. Wow. Wow. $225 for a carton of cigarettes. And then, bro, and then if you know what I know, if you ever pull out cigarettes in a crowd, it's a party pack. If you ever pull out, if somebody ever see you doing this, if somebody ever see you doing it, here they come. Here they come. They gonna smoke up your whole pack of cigarettes, bro. And they gonna conversate with you, mad casual. Danny Landis is in the building. King Rippy says 60 for a gallon of Henny. Bro, and that's what I'm saying. And I didn't mean to get into drinking and smoking, but man, I just started out with a plea for help because I'm trying to help my dog, man. I done tried everything. And next thing you know, we out here talking about $225 for a carton of cigarettes. I just can't, bro. I swear, I honestly, I just can't, bro. I just can't. Are you serious? $50 to vape? 50 whole dollars plus tax? I just can't. I just can't, bro. I can't. And Paris Tucker says, I didn't want to buy a bicycle for $50. Bim. Bro, $50 for, hey man, vaping must be special. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Vaping must be special. That's what I'm gonna. That's just a carton of Newports is two. Yo, you telling me the new Jordans and a carton of Newports is about the same price? I just can't see it, bro. I'm gonna get back on topic, right? I'm gonna get back on topic, but for 5 cartons of cigarettes, I can go buy me a car from the auto auction. Bro, think about it. For 5 cartons of cigarettes. And I be trying not to put my hands up on this because I'm ashamed of the way my hands look, man. My hands all beat up and stuff from stuff over the years. I be trying not to put them on. That's one of my insecurities, right? The way my hands look. Kind of like the way my eyes look in front of y'all. Like I got, broken orbital bones and surgeries and stuff and stuff. But it's life. Whatever. Y'all just accept me for who I am, man. Like how I do y'all. I don't judge y'all. I don't expect y'all to judge me, man. But listen, for 5 cartons of cigarettes, bro, I can go get a car from the auto auction, including the sales tax, including the registration. It'll be a lemon, and I probably have to fix on it a little bit, but at least it's not up in smoke. At least it's not up in smoke, man. So let me get back to the topic, though. Let me get back to the topic. So Richard Kenny, thank you for the generous contribution. Richard Kenny says $20 a pack of smokes in Ireland. No, man, $20. $20 for a pack of cigarettes? No, bro, that can't be right. That can't be right, bro. That can't be right. You pulling my leg, bro. And shout out to Ireland, by the way. Shout out to Ireland, man. I did my ancestry thing. In February, and so I think we are I think we're like 13% Irish, 20% Scottish, 40% Nigerian, and some other stuff. The Smoking Nick is in the building. Smoke, please, Smoke. Listen, man. Please talk some sense into us, bro. Please talk us off the ledge. Please tell me that cigarettes don't cost more than Chiba. Please. Please. I am Jarrell is in the building. What's good, Jay? Yo, you right. Yo, you can. Yo, for a carton of cigarettes, bro. For a carton of cigarettes, for the price of a carton of cigarettes, bro, we legit can buy the brand new J's. And I know the Smoking Nick don't smoke. I think that's just his. I think that's his the title of his show, the title of his channel. I know he don't smoke nothing, right? I know he don't smoke nothing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I think that's just the title of the channel. Right? But bro, listen, man. Big Oso was in the building. Yeah, man. I'm looking at the MLB trade deadline, bro. Yes. You're right. I know it. Hey, Paris Duggar, be more subtle. be more subtle, right? So, but here's my thing. Okay, if I get back to the Knicks topic, bro. Oh no. Smoke, you smoke. The Smoking Nick actually does smoke. The smoke, you probably smoke a little bit though. He probably just smoke like a little, like a carton of cigarettes probably lasts him like 3 months. A carton of cigarettes. So a pack of cigarettes. So you got 20 in the pack. So 20 cigarettes probably last a week. Right? So a pack of cigarettes lasts a week. All right. So okay. So here's my thing. So here's my thing. And you know what? Before I do that, let me do this. Before I do that, let me do this. Before I forget. All right. So I wanted to do that before I actually got further away from the topic. I wanted to kind of touch on it a little bit. So Brunson is here for 3 years. DiVincenzo is here for 4 years. In my belief, Josh Hart is going to be here for the next 5 years. And excuse the way my hands look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Lotion can only fix certain stuff. Lotion can't fix everything. If lotion can fix everything, I have lotion all over my body, man. You know what I'm saying? But if Brunson is going to be here the next 3 years plus, DiVincenzo is going to be here the next 4 years, Josh Hart the next 5 years, Emmanuel Quickly, I'm going to assume, is going to be here the next 5 years. King Ribby is in the building. What's good?
Good, man. Salute everybody.
Salute, man. It puts us in a situation where I think we have to start considering what we're gonna do with our leftover guards. Right? What are we gonna do with Rokas Jokibitis? Is he the odd man out? Is he never coming over?
Yeah, I see reports about that too. I took over here.
So if he's never coming over, should we trade him? Get something for him?
Yes.
So if Rokas Jokibitis is never going to play, does that mean Deuce McBride is never going to play? Wiz, is Deuce McBride never going to play? Now that you have Hart, DiVincenzo, Brunson, and Quickly?
Don't tell Wiz about Deuce.
Right? And if DiVincenzo's going to play, Hart's going to play, RJ's going to get some minutes there, right? Brunson's definitely going to be featured. And Quickly's going to sign a long-term extension. What does that mean for Quentin Grimes? Is Quentin Grimes the odd man out? And y'all know how I feel about Grimes, right? Y'all know how I feel about Grimes. I have to protect Grimes from the mommy dearest ones that are like the mommy dearest Knicks fans. No, never say Grimes' name. Never say Grimes. And then I have to protect them. So it's though at one extreme, and then the other extreme is, man, JJ Redick said Grimes is going to be better than Kobe. So I have to protect Grimes. I have to protect Grimes, right? And say that Grimes is not there yet. Relax, take a deep breath, go outside and smoke one of them $19 cigarettes and relax, right? And give Grimes a break. Grimes is not Kobe. And yes, we could talk about Grimes. He's a Knick, right? And Keith Turner says, protect Grimes. Are you serious? Yes. Bro, Keith Turner, hey, Turner, you see every show. Every time we bring up Grimes' name, the two different extremes come out to play, right? The two different extremes. It's the
It's the mommy dearest. Oh no, you can't talk about my baby. And then on the other extreme, they like, yo, I don't know why Grimes won't just change his number to 24. He the next Kobe. You like, yo, what are we what? What are we talking about? On one extreme, Knicks fans are like the Frank Hive, right? And on one extreme, they're the Frank Hive, like, oh no, you can't say Quentin Grimes' name, or I'm gonna be mad and go on Twitter and spew some Julius Randle hate. And then on the other extreme, some Knicks fans like JJ is saying that Quentin Grimes is gonna be the next Kobe Bryant. Stop it, JJ. I'm just joking with my man JJ. I'm just joking with my man JJ. He know that. Right. But King Ribby, let me ask you this. If Brunson is here long term, DiVincenzo is here long term, RJ Barrett is here long term, Josh Hart is here long term, Emmanuel Quickly is here long term, what does that mean for the long term play of Quentin Grimes?
Well, you got Fournier contract, so you could, I guess trade him with Fournier expiring.
Right.
That's like $20 million, and you get a good player that could fit in that small forward spot.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. And as we speak, as of a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
the rumors for Donovan Mitchell have been heating back up.
See,
So you can't trade DiVincenzo, you can't trade Hart, right? You can't trade DiVincenzo, Hart, or Brunson. What does that mean if the Knicks are looking to, for one, I think the kid is going to be good. I just don't think he's going to be in them extremes that people are talking about. That's why I seem like I'm a hater, because I'm not mommy dearest. Oh no, you can't talk about Grimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, Grimes legit can go a whole game and take 4 shots. Grimes can go 2 for 4, make a 3, and finish with 9 points. And mommy dearest fans are gonna be like, but those 4 shots were pivotal. Bully, that man can go a whole game and take 4 shots, right? And certain Knicks fans are gonna be like, but Grimes, that 3 he hit in the 4th quarter changed the game. and then on the flip side of that, on the opposite side of that, the ones that think Grimes is gonna be Kobe, they'll be like, we won by 7, but we would have won by 37 if they would have gave Grimes the rock. Grimes need more shots. Yo, come on, bro. The dude, he not gonna be Kobe, right? He not gonna be Kobe. And he's also not a kid anymore. Right? He's not a kid no more. Right?
But
Billy Goat says Grimes ain't going nowhere, and RJ is our small forward of the future. Donovan Mitchell is not a winning player. Didn't y'all watch the playoffs? Bim. I disagree, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I do.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that opinion, even though I disagree.
I agree, but I disagree.
I agree with the first part, the part that Donovan Mitchell is not a winning player.
Exactly.
is the part that I don't agree with. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jarrell says, Grimes is cool. Go get Spider though. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My thing with Grimes is there's an odd man out scenario, and I'm trying to paint a picture, and so I want you guys to help me paint this picture, right? I want you guys to kind of get. Hey, Gregory Castillo, I got it. Hey, Castillo, you on Twitter, right? Hey, Gregory Castillo, hit me up DM me on Twitter. I got a question to ask you. You got to hurry up though. Hey, Gregory Castillo, hit me up, DM me on Twitter. I need your advice on something. You gotta but you gotta hurry up though. No disrespect, But I'm planning something. Hey, Coach is in the building. Coach, what's good, man? Yo, Spider said. Coach says Spider is not going to get you a steal in the fourth to seal a game. You mean like Grimes would do that? Okay. Jay from PR. Hey, shout out to PR. Shout out to all my brothers in PR. Shout out to all my brothers in PR and from PR. Hey, Gregory Castillo, there you go, bro. So I put the Twitter handle there. And that's when I was big Freezy. Now I'm kind of like medium size. I'm shrinking Freezy right now.
That's like a brand though.
Yeah. So my thing is Brunson's here for 3 years. DiVincenzo's here for 4 years. RJ's here for 4 more years. Right? Quickly's getting his extension. Josh Hart is getting his extension. That's 5 guards that play, or 5 players that play in that guard rotation. Right? What does that mean for Deuce McBride? Does that mean this is the end of the road for Deuce McBride? Does this mean this is the end of the road for Quentin Grimes? Does this mean this is the end of the road for Rokas Jokubaitis? And then on top of all of that, the Knicks just signed Jalen Martin.
Who's that?
That's the 19-year-old undrafted free agent.
Oh.
They got out of overtime elite, and man, he is an athlete, bro. He's an exciting athlete, bro.
What position he play?
2 and 3.
Okay.
So he played on the 2. So he won't be on 2K this year. But man, when he get on 2K next year, I'm playing with him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be in the G League?
Yeah, he'll probably be in the G League.
Okay.
He'll probably be in the G. But the thing about it is at 6, I think he's like 6'6", about 217, and explosive.
That's like RJ.
Except explosive.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. I just about to say that. Exactly.
Yeah. Except explosive. And the thing is, Jalen Martin didn't look super explosive because he was playing with the Thompson twins and Anthony Edwards.
Oh, okay. So
and
you're not.
So he not athletic like them, but he a notch underneath them.
Okay.
So in other words, he's not Anthony Edwards. He might be
OB?
almost Zach LaVine.
Oh, okay.
Almost Zach LaVine in that. Almost is what I'm thinking from what I see.
Whoa. Oh, which so on a Duncan scale, you rate Zach Levine better than um Edwards?
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about athleticism.
yeah.
I'm just talking about athleticism. I ain't talking
Okay,
about
okay,
Duncan.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about athleticism. Yeah, nobody. I don't know if anybody dunks like Zach Levine, bro. You feel me? You feel me? But think about maybe a better athlete than Kelly Oubre.
Okay.
Think about like maybe think about Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah.
you know somewhere in that neighborhood, right?
Yeah. He explosive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So if you got these five that's already here, and then you got one in the pipeline, so you got these five and one in the chamber. What does that mean for Grimes, Deuce McBride, and Rokas Jokovitis? It puts us in that weird space, right? Like, is Grimes the odd man out? Or is it Deuce McBride? Is Deuce McBride the odd man out? I honestly think if there is an odd man out, the real odd man out is Rokas Jokovitis, right? He's the real odd man out because he hadn't played, we hadn't seen him, and he would have to earn everything just to get in Tibbs' rotation. You feel me? But at the same time, Deuce McBride is going into his third year. And he ain't in Tibbs' rotation yet. And they bought in 2 replacements for him. Right? But then what does that mean for Grimes? Chat, do y'all believe that Dante DiVincenzo can take Quentin Grimes' starting job?
Yeah, not to cut you off. Why did they even? Well, yeah, that connection and stuff like that. I get it. That didn't even make no sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We
I'm not
need
sure, bro.
because we needed either a backup point guard or a backup power forward. I don't know where the
Hey, did that
backup
Nathan
two guards came in.
that Nathan Knight kid he gonna prove y'all wrong, bro.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting.
That Nathan Knight kid, he gonna prove y'all wrong, bro. Thank you.
And then I know you think Tim's gonna have like Hart at the 4?
No. No, I know. I think Hart is going to be the 3 off the bench.
So it's gonna be the 4 off the bench.
Nathan Knight.
Oh, okay.
Nathan Knight. And I know people are saying that Tibbs won't run a 10 or 11 man rotation. I'm here to Jay Boogie said it best. Jay Boogie said something super smart. Jay Boogie said Tom Thibodeau only went to a 9-man rotation because he trusted those guys. Right? He trusted those guys. Hey, thank you for that too, Kerry Cox. Kerry Cox says Jalen Martin is 6'6", 196. Okay. What Jay Boogie said was Tibbs and the players basically agreed to a 9-man rotation, right? Last year, because that was that team. I think this year is this team. I don't know what rotation Tibbs is going to do. And I honestly don't think that Tibbs knows right now. Everything will work itself out in training camp. It may be a 9-man rotation, it may be 10, but we won't know until we see these players in Tom Thibodeau's offense and defensive schemes and injuries. Right? And Kerry Cox says he's a smoke. Hey man, everything I saw from him, bro, I think this dude is a wing player. 2 or 3, Kerry Cox. I think he's gonna be a 2 or 3, bro. I think this dude's gonna be a 2 or 3. At 19, I don't want to pigeonhole him yet. I want to give him some time to grow, and then especially in a professional atmosphere where he gets stronger, put on muscle, right? I know his handles are shaky. He does rebound good for a guard. He's an energy guy. He's a dunker, athlete, rebounder, defender. But I do think that dude, he's got the potential to be here long term if he develops right. Unlike Trevor Kills, who I'm sour on. I don't even know why we even wasting time at this point with Trevor Kills. Anybody see any upside with Trevor Kills? I ain't gonna lie to you. I at this point I don't see upside in Trevor Kills unless he takes a huge next step. A huge next step.
But right, he not on the team no more, right? He is, but he not.
Yeah, he is. The Knicks have his G League rights.
Okay.
Right, so they have his G League rights. Right.
Okay.
So if there is an odd, because we don't know who the odd man out is, we do know that someone will be, though. Somebody is going to be the odd man out because you're not going to play 7 wing players or 7 guards and wings. You feel me? Right? So, because think about it. Say if you do play 7 guards and wings, right? And then you play Randall, Mitch,
Hard.
I Heart. Yeah. So you might be able to play. You might be able to pull it off.
That's just. I like the 9-man rotation. Not to cut you
off. I think the 9-man rotation worked, and for last year's team, I think this year's team is going to operate different. And here's why. Here's why. This is why I would say that. Tibbs cut the rotation down to 9 so that we could get back to basic basketball. You feel me? So we can get back to basic basketball, and so that they could develop chemistry. But now year 2 of it, I could see where he could do more of the same, but I could also see where he could experiment.
I agree with that.
Last year's experiment was bad because you were trying to figure out, in theory, who Quentin Grimes is, who Cam Reddish is, who Obi Toppin is, incorporate another point guard. Remember, now this is the first time in a long time that the Knicks had a point guard that's good in back-to-back years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
See, because we had Elfrid Payton in back-to-back years, 20 and 21, right? But he wasn't good, right? So my thing is, I can see Tibbs going 9 like he did last year, experimenting with 10 this year and experimenting more because now that you have players in the system, Tibbs can maybe go into his bag. I think Tibbs can now go into his bag. Now that everything is set, now that the foundation is in place, I can see Tom Thibodeau get more creative.
Okay.
Jay Busby is in the building. And when I mean experiment, I don't mean Tibbs trying 3-point guards at the same time. I ain't talking about no mess like that. What I'm talking about is be more creative with his offense, right? Getting more cutting, more backdoor cuts, more off-ball actions. You know what I'm saying? Letting Grimes initiate some offense. You know what I'm saying? Let RJ be a slasher as opposed to him solely scoring with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, not to cut you off. You ain't see Grimes clips?
No, I didn't feel like throwing up.
No, no. He looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
He looked the same. I saw it. He looked the same as last year. He looked the same as last year, bro. It's just and I saw RJ Barrett clips too. He looked exactly the same as last year. RJ Barrett don't look no different. Grimes don't look no different, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw Randall workout videos. Randall looked exactly the same, right? The only difference is these videos are new. So you know what I'm saying? Some of us hype them up. I'm not gonna hype them up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I dislike these guys. I like these guys. I'm just not getting ready to go gaga. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't seen these dudes in 2 months. Kerry Cox said RJ is a slasher with a dull blade. That's messed up. That's messed up. Kerry Cox, you crazy. You crazy for that one, bro. You wild for that one, bro. And Keith Turner said, y'all act like Grimes is the next Michael Jordan or somebody. RJ's still the same. Yeah, he's still the same, bro. RJ got a floater that don't float. Did y'all see RJ Barrett video? RJ Barrett was throwing up a floater. He wasn't jumping. He wasn't getting off the ground. Yo, and Jay from PR, exactly. During the summer. This is what happened during the summer. You know Jalen Brunson grew to 6'8". This is what people be saying during the summertime. You feel me? So you like, yo, come on, man. JJ said, I'm 100% keeping Grimes over RJ. Yeah, I got you. RJ Barrett got a floater and he ain't even jumping. He ain't even leaving. RJ Barrett got a floater that won't float, bro. What are we doing out here? It just looked like a granny shot. It just looked like a granny shot to me. Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, only Tibbs apologist say who's got to sit without a minute played yet. That's because they support oppressive coaching from a 500 coach. Probably. Or if it's me, if it's me you're referring to, what the thing is that I'm saying about the odd man out is someone is going to be the odd man out because you only get a certain number of minutes. Now, I mentioned Grimes and Deuce McBride and Rokas Jokubaitis because there were no contract talks being bantied about. It's not because of their performance on the floor. Notice when I spoke about those three, it was merely about contracts. It was not about their play on the floor, right? As a matter of fact, I mentioned the two Grimes camps. The one Grimes camp about Mommy Dearest, where you can't even say Grimes' name. You say Grimes' name and people block you on social media. You be like, yo, I saw a Grimes video. Don't say Grimes. You're like, damn, bro. I just said I saw a Grimes video. Y'all all emotional. You know what I'm saying? we slamming our nuts in the car door over a Grimes video? Come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Oh, and then the other crowd, and I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names, right? I'm not gonna say no names. I ain't gonna put nobody on the spot, right? But some people think Grimes is gonna be the next Kobe. I ain't gonna say no names though. I ain't gonna say no names. Some people think Grimes is gonna be better than Kobe and Gary Payton put together, but I ain't gonna say no names. Look, I'm not. Hey, I am Jarrell. Look, you know me. I don't snitch, right? I ain't saying no names, but some people think that Grimes is gonna be, that guy. I ain't saying no names. Bro, like legit. Shout out to the big homie Ron. Still Knicks fans, man. Make sure y'all check out all their episodes, man. Man, they got a lot of new stuff coming up, right? Oh boy. Ron from Still Knicks fan says, I'm keeping oh boy. Another person that love paper. Hey, so King Ribby, the people that say they keep receipts, bro, they got mad paper, bro. They got a pile of paper like a mile high. You know
how long they been keeping them receipts for?
They keep them. I think they're gonna keep them forever, bro.
Oh my God.
As soon as Grimes have a 15-point game, they're gonna be showing that they Grimes tattoo. They gonna be on social media like, look at my Grimes tattoo. I'm just kidding, man. I'm kidding. And Ron says, I got a shredder when things don't go. Shout out to my man Ron, man. Yo, nobody knows more about R&B than him and Soulfinger, bro. Those dudes, they definitely know music, man. They did a show on Vibes and stuff about 2 weeks ago, seems like, and it was amazing, man, to hear those dudes talk, man. Those dudes are just like walking, and him and Soulfinger, DSJ, Chuck Allen, Knicks for life. Those guys, man, they are walking encyclopedias, bro. And Keith Turner said, and my takes are bad. Yo, nah, man. Nah, Keith, hey, Turner, I respect your stuff though. And Hotline Bling asks, you want Josh Hart to start instead?
No.
Me? Bro, y'all know how I feel about Josh Hart, bro. Y'all know how I feel about Josh Hart.
Exactly.
Y'all, bro. Yo, nah, bro. I ain't even gonna. Hey, Hotline Bling, you almost got me, bro. You almost set it off. You Hotline Bling almost set it off. That was a good one. That was a good one. You almost set it off. Hey man, yeah, Hotline Bling almost set it off in here. Almost. My thing is though, ultimately, when you have this many players playing the same position, somebody is not going to get the minutes that they want. I know it. I know. I saw you. somebody is not going to get the minutes that they want. And I'm just going to say this. Of those minutes, RJ Barrett and Jalen Brunson are definitely getting 30 minutes. Definitely getting 30 minutes apiece. Easy. Right? Emmanuel Quickly is definitely getting 30 minutes. He definitely getting 30 minutes, bro. Right? So now of those additional 60 minutes,
Yeah.
of those additional 60 minutes, you got to figure out and about 8. So of those additional 60 plus about 10 and about 10. So of those additional 80 minutes, 3 players got to split them 80 minutes. Right? 3 players got to split those 80 minutes. Right? And you already know Tibbs want to play Josh Hart 28 plus minutes.
Hold on, who's the 3 players? Josh Hart,
Grimes,
okay,
and DiVincenzo. So of those 80 minutes, Josh Hart's going to get 28, right? So if that means if we do it like that and Grimes gets 30, that means about 20 minutes for DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
But that means the team will be small, though. That means Josh Hart or RJ is going to have to play minutes at power forward.
Yeah, they said that too. That's the crazy part.
Jesus Christ.
They said Josh Hart or RJ.
I don't understand that one. I don't understand it.
Where they got the power forward that you were just naming. I forgot his name.
Nathan Knight.
Nathan Knight.
Yeah.
He could get like 8 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, he can't though. Because if he get 8 minutes, that means DiVincenzo is getting 12.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Or if he get 8 minutes, you got to shave 8 minutes off Grimes, Hart, and DiVincenzo. So say if you shave 3 minutes apiece off of all of them, that means Grimes 25 minutes, Hart 25 minutes, and DiVincenzo about 17 minutes. That puts us in a weird spot, right?
Yeah. But I could see that. But yeah, it do put us in a weird spot.
Yeah, man. It makes us mad small. You know what I'm saying? It makes us small, bro. Yeah, it makes us small, bro.
What about not to cut you off? What about that Hart and Sims lineup?
I think Sims is the odd man out, bro. Because modern NBA teams don't play 4 big men.
Yeah.
That's why Tibbs had a hard time trying to figure out what to do with Obi. Right?
Oh, messed up, man.
Yeah. So yeah. I think it's kind of hard, man.
It's crazy how it be hard and things like that, and we still win though. That's the crazy part.
And too, hey, that's a great point, bro.
Like, yo, it's like
yeah, that's an excellent point. And two, what makes it wow too is that if the fans can't figure that out, but then we be crucifying Tom Thibodeau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. Yeah, so yeah, I think the kids from that draft class are all, if they don't figure something out, I think all those kids from that draft class are gonna suffer, bro. I think Grimes, McBride, and Sims may all suffer a little bit. A lot of YA says Tibbs didn't have a hard time finding minutes for Obi. That's why he now. Right. Yeah. I'm trying to figure this thing out, man. It's tougher. It's tougher than what it seems like, because ultimately you don't want Grimes at the 3, right? You don't want Grimes at the point. You want Grimes to get all his minutes at the 2, and let Josh Hart and RJ get those minutes at the 3,
Yeah.
right? But if you do that and say Grimes' backup be DiVincenzo here is gonna need more minutes, man.
That's what.
Chat, what y'all think? Chat, am I wrong? Somebody gonna be the odd man out, bro. And quite frankly, I think the odd man out is Miles McBride, and I hate that because I love Miles McBride. I love Miles McBride as a player. I don't know, boss. This is hard to earn right here. The coolest is in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think Grimes is primed for a breakout, but if McBride and Hart and RJ and DiVincenzo are all splitting minutes with Grimes, I think it's going to be hard for that man to shine.
Yeah, it's hard for him to shine right now, to be honest. Last season. So I know it's gonna be hard for this season.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. Yeah, this is tough, bro. This is my dog in here whining, bro. My dog is legit in here. That's a pit bull saying that. That's a 18-month-old pit bull in there whining.
Right.
Yeah. CWC is in the building. CWC says, I believe it will be a big trade with RJ Barrett and the others not getting playing time. Put them in a package. That may be true.
For who?
And Ron says, I agree. That's why I think a trade is going to happen. And I think Grimes is going to be on the move. Oh, no. Grimes is Klay Thompson, bro. Grimes is Klay Thompson, bro. No.
2.0.
Grimes is, and not only is Grimes Klay Thompson, right? Grimes is game 6 Clay. Grimes ain't current Clay. Grimes is better than Klay Thompson right now, right? Is that the is? Let me ask y'all this. Let me pull out the Clay meter. Let me pull out the clamometer. Let me pull out the Clay meter. Better player next season, Klay Thompson or Quentin Grimes?
Quentin Grimes.
I'm asking the chat, better player next season, Klay Thompson or Quentin Grimes?
Hold on. What you mean by better player? As far as points or like as far as overall?
Overall.
Okay,
overall.
okay. So yeah,
Klay probably will score more points because
I know that's
Klay got a good offense and he got good players with him, right? But will Klay be a better defender than Grimes next year? Will Klay be a better playmaker? Will Klay be a better three-point shooter than Grimes next year? Interested to see what still Knicks fans think. Who will be the better player next season? Because I have no doubt in 2 years Grimes is going to be the better player in 2 years. I have no doubt about that. Right. What I have a doubt about though is who will be the better player next year. In 2 years, it's Grimes. It's Grimes, right? I don't even want to. But next year, who will be the better player?
Yeah, it's Grimes.
Yeah.
For sure. But he probably get injured or something like that.
Yeah, man. The coolest says IQ. He said he holding too many receipts is why he wanted. Yeah, Miss Mocha just put him outside. Like, get your all that whining. Yeah, he be straight. He be straight until we start doing like either conference call, like we do the teleconferences, or like when I'm doing live streaming, or when she be doing like the teleconferences or the video meetings and stuff. That's when you start whining, and he like, yeah. Ron says Grimes might do some special things with more volume. Last year, 47, 38, 80, Grimes will be the better player than Klay Thompson. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And David L says, okay, all right. I'm gonna say this. Keith Turner says, I've seen Allen Houston in action, and Grimes is nowhere near that level. Right. Yep. Except Ron from Still Knicks Fans, our guy. That's our family. Make sure y'all check out Still Knicks Fans, especially on Saturdays. Know the ledge be fire on Saturdays. Right. But my man says Grimes is going to be better than Klay Thompson this year. So, Mr. King Ribby, sir, who is the better player next year? Just for the record, just your official answer: Grimes or Klay Thompson next year? Grimes this season coming up. Okay. Right.
Like, that's just point blank. Period.
So, G. Robinson says Grimes is Reggie Bullock, just younger. Reggie Bullock, just younger? Stop playing. Reggie Bullock could shoot, bro. Reggie Bullock can shoot.
Exactly, especially for 3-point line.
Yo, check us out. What's up, boss?
What's good, big dog?
Hey, what's good with you, boss? You got
You
them
know,
$19 cigarettes with you?
I don't pay $19 for cigarettes. I think they cost like 11.
$11 for sick
Yeah, it's
man?
just the
Yeah,
cost of living. What
bro,
you
I
make,
be
man. You
smoking
pay what you weigh
herb.
out here.
Shit, I be smoking herb.
17.
But that's easier to come by. I'm in California. That's easy. That's
Yeah,
light.
I be smoking Gorilla Glue or something. I be smoking some birthday cake or something. They be like, they be at work. I see Uncle Freezy. His eye was twitching. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is what you just said. You at work and you can't just be cataract out all day. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's if you want heavy machinery. If you want heavy machinery, you probably can't.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm on heavy machinery. We're gonna do what we do regardless. It's just not what you do, it's how you do it. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's how
That is a
That's how
fact.
you do it, bro.
But I
You
just
know what I'm
wanted to come in and tell y'all that Grimes will not be better than Clay next year. Stop the hyperbole. It's not the nonsense, right? Grimes is cool, but if he can't hit his opens jump shots, right, then he's not reliable, right? No matter how many opportunities we can make it, as many excuses as we want to make, right? I want to keep it strict to the basketball, right? Because I ain't got a lot of time. Right? I ain't even got no time, right? I just came out here because nobody was watching me, so you know what time it is. But right, I'm gonna just keep it real. Stop the hyperbole and stop the nonsense. He is not gonna be. He got like 4 more years before he even could sniff Clay draws. You know what I'm saying? Clay, old Clay is better than Grimes right now. Matter of fact, I'll take Clay over Grimes right now.
If their salary was the same, you would take Clay.
Correct. Right now. Because I know
Wow.
Clay gonna give you a consistent 30. And when Clay get angry, things happen.
Right.
So what it is, he got 35 points in a quarter, most points ever in a quarter.
Right.
That's what that man is capable of. Now I get it. He damaged goods at this point, broken parcel, but doesn't mean that he can't still give you what they call like an a la carte performance or whatever the case, however you want to word it. You feel what I'm saying? Like he can't bring it out of the woodwork. That's Klay Thompson, man.
All right, not to cut you off. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
All right, so who's the first guard, like the first scorer on the Warriors?
That's Curry.
Who's second?
Clay.
It would be Clay.
Okay. On the Knicks, who's first?
Randall.
All right, who's second?
Brunson.
Who's third?
They try to make it
Quickly.
RJ, but RJ got it.
All right,
RJ
okay. Who's fourth?
Quickly.
It would be RJ quickly.
That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you asked me a question I know the answer to. I've been saying 2 years ago he was the 5th option. This ain't new. Yellow.
Right.
And they
Right.
gotta deliver. They gotta deliver all the shit that they.
I'm talking about as far as percentages wise, shooting wise.
You gotta say Grimes is like the 6th or 7th option. If he want to do what you gotta show it in practice. You can't show it, and it's gonna show in practice. Then he get the opportunities to show it in the game. That's how the NBA work, man.
Yeah.
Now you're right.
It's okay. So King Ribby. So here's the thing. Based off of what you said, I'm gonna tell all the Grimes fans to relax. Why y'all worried about a role player? Based off what King Ribby said, this dude a role player. Why are we even talking about him? He the same as Evan Fournier. Is that what you're getting at? Like, since he the 5th option, he in the same spot as like a Fournier, DiVincenzo?
No, that's what Smoking Nick said. I didn't say that.
No. I'm talking about no, because you did the comparison. You was like,
okay.
You say exactly. He like the 5th or 6th option, right? If he the 5th or 6th option, that means he's a role player. Once you get past the 3rd option, bro, you in a role. right? So if he a role player, then why are we even investing in him?
I mean, you're right. But
Now
then
I'm asking, help me understand it.
because to be honest, like he's on the Knicks, and if we don't invest in him, he's gonna be like Obi and things like that, where he get traded or things like shipped away for chump change. You agree?
I I I agree with the premise, but I don't want to see Grimes shipped away.
So
That's a great point that you make, but I don't want to see them do that to Grimes. Is what I'm getting at.
so that's why we need to, I think, move use him more. You want would you agree with that? Because
I think he's got potential, but he's not there yet. That has always been my stance. Grimes has potential, but he's not there yet. That's always been my stance. Like, I don't want to overrate him, and I don't want to rush him either.
so basically what you're saying, you would sit Grimes on the bench.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm just asking you that. I'm asking you.
No, I don't want
Okay.
Grimes on the bench.
Okay.
I don't want Grimes on the bench. I understand that Grimes is a young player, and he needs time to develop. Right? Just let him develop. Instead of like being wildly inconsistent with like the Grimes narratives. Like, today's show is about the odd man out. It's not about Grimes. It's about whoever is the odd man out. I don't know who it is. We don't know because training camp is not here. You don't know who the odd man out is going to be. You don't, like, my fear is that it's going to mean that Jericho Sims and Deuce McBride are the odd men out. Right? Because you bring in these guys and now the playing time might not be there for them and they'll be going into their third year. Grimes is actually a starter right now. Right? But the thing is, you want Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo to at least push him for his starting job to make Grimes better. Right?
I agree. Now I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? But
Can I respond to that?
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
Respectfully, because it's early in the morning, so I ain't on my wild turkey. But I think they will push him to make him better. That's why they got a DiVincenzo in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But Grimes is only a problem because he don't hit his open jump shots or he rushes his shots. Right? He's not a problem because he's making a lot of errors and stuff. It's basketball. You know what I mean? You can't be in every place at all the time, so you're definitely gonna make mistakes. But if he hit more shots, we wouldn't have to get a DiVincenzo. They play the same way, but Grimes has more defense.
Yeah, according to the website 538, DiVincenzo is a better defender than Grimes, and it's not even close.
In what aspect? The numbers or just what aspect? I'm asking.
If you go by the eye test can be kind of partial depending on what. But if you're talking about the field goal percentage that a player shoots when guarded by a certain person,
okay,
at their position, Grimes is in the 30s, and Dante DiVincenzo is 11, right? And Josh Hart is 78. Josh Hart is 78. Like, there's like a lot of misnomer. Like, people think Josh Hart is the better defender because he comes with energy. But no, Dante DiVincenzo is a better defender. Dante DiVincenzo is almost top 10 at his position. Josh Hart is 78. And Quentin Grimes is, I think, late 20s, early 30s. I can't remember.
No, if you're watching the games objectively and not with your biased glasses, your Google glasses on, then you could tell one person gets cooked, one person causes misses, and the person to pass. That's a part of defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. And then plus two, Josh Hart, what Josh Hart does, like, he might not stop you from scoring all the time, but if you miss, he'll grab the rebound and go with it. You know what I'm saying?
And then push
and possessions. Yeah. So Josh Hart has his own way of defending. But if we're just talking about, if Tibbs had to put a guy on a guy. Say at the end of a game, you needed a guy on Zach LaVine. You got to go with Dante DiVincenzo in that case, and not Quentin Grimes, because historically, Dante DiVincenzo is a Tibbs type player, right? A stocky dude that can defend ones and twos, some small threes. You know what I'm saying? And Grimes, while he's on his way there, he's just not a better defender. The thing is, we see Grimes defend all the time, but we don't see Grimes defend successfully all the time. But just because you do it all the time don't mean you're good at it or great at it. Because he's good at it, he's just not great.
There's a lot of factors to why he may look as so bad at times, because if you ain't getting help from, like, may say like RJ or Randall, because they ain't in position, it may make you look bad and make you look like you missed your assignment, but they didn't rotate or recover like they were supposed to. Things like that. We don't factor all those things in, but they definitely factor in.
Right. And two, the other thing too with Grimes, and it's not fair to him, but Tibbs will allow somebody to cook. For instance, a player will start cooking Brunson or RJ, and then by the time that dude gets on fire, Tibbs will switch Grimes onto him. Now Grimes has to cool some guys off, right? And in fairness to Grimes, let's be real. Let's not just have it be a wild OD lopsided conversation. We know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
We do know what it is.
Like in Atlanta, Trae Young killing us, right? You switch Grimes to Trae Young, and then DeJounte Murray start killing us, and then now you switching Grimes to DeJounte Murray. Either one, whoever hot. Instead of Grimes staying with one man, and that probably go into it too. To be fair, right? To be fair, we have to add all these things into the thing. And like Julius Blum says, yo, man, we bending like narratives and all that stuff. Yeah, let's not do that, bro. That's why I just want to go by data. So data don't lie.
But the eye test don't lie either, though. If you just go on the data misconceive or misconstrue you or give you a misconception sometimes that you expect something that you don't get. So you can't. Data is there for history. Data is not just there. You got to use all your facets and all the probabilities. You feel me? Data is just not the only facet to recognize something or understand it. That's just one of the many.
Right. But in that comparison, right? We assume that Grimes is the better defender. And Grimes is not the better defender. I'm not saying that he won't be better than them in the future. What I'm saying is historically, based off what we've seen, and that's all we can go by, is what we've seen. Grimes is not that dude yet. Does he take a lot of defensive assignments? Yes. Right? Yes. It's the same thing Reggie Bullock did when Reggie Bullock was here. Reggie Bullock was not the best defender. Reggie Bullock was a willing defender. That's what Grimes was. Grimes is better than Bullock defensively in my mind, right? But at the same time, let's not act like this dude is Lou Dort. Grimes is not Lou Dort, bro. Right? Let's not get out of hand.
Yeah.
Right? Let's not. This dude is not Alex Caruso. Right? Not yet.
Not yet.
He can be there. He can get there. But relax. But Smoke, this is what I was talking about the mommy dearest thing. Like every time you say Grimes' name, people start slamming their nuts in the car door. You know what I'm saying? Relax, bro. Relax.
Start putting their hand on the fire burner.
Yes. Yes. Every time you say Grimes' name, like people get all in this mommy dearest mindset. Like if you say Grimes is not a great defender, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, cats is throwing themselves off a building. Relax. We're not saying Grimes is a bad player. We're just saying at the moment, Grimes is not a great defender. Is he good? Yes. Is he willing? Definitely.
Yeah, great. But I think people just use, like straw man arguments, and they throw around these words so they fucking, excuse my language, sorry. They denigrate the strength of the word because they just throw great or he's awesome. All these words that have definitions on people. Not
Right.
understand. Man is regular. He's average. That's the definition you should be using.
Right. And he got potential, bro. He'll get there someday, bro. He gonna get there. It's the reason why every time I say Grimes' name, bro, like the two extremes start coming out, bro. It's like as soon as I say Grimes' name, the Democrats and Republicans come out, bro. The Democrats is saying don't say Grimes' name, and the Republicans are saying he better than Klay Thompson.
Yeah, so he not Klay 2.0?
Nah, he not.
No,
that's what Freeze. That's what you were saying.
No, I hold me. No, I ain't never said that.
Look,
I called him a ham sandwich. That's what I said.
No,
Libby, I know that's not what I was about to say. I know that's not what you interpreted from what he was saying. I know that's not what happened. You smarter than that, my boy. I know that's not what happened.
He messing with me. He messing with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's these extremes, right? And so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ultimately, like when it comes to like for instance, if we bring up RJ Barrett name, right? Everybody's like, get him, get RJ. He ain't the golden child. Yeah, man, he robotic, he's slow, he's stiff, he get a shot. But let somebody say Grimes, bro.
But the preface on RJ not to pile on is because they tried to build him up like T1000, right? Not knowing that like the network was already about to crash. It's like, bro, you trying to force us to believe what you believe when it ain't real. You feel what I'm saying? We don't praise people for scoring 20 points inefficiently. That's crazy. Like,
right.
Your efficiency go down. You got 20. Now we praising you like you the best player on that. Where does that happen at?
Yeah.
So they built this false imaginary thing in their mind, and then people like me that was like, no, that ain't.
Whoa, real. Wait. Are you saying RJ Barrett is the odd man out?
I've been thought RJ should have been traded, but that's another story, right?
No. I'm saying no. I'm not talking about theorems. I'm I'm talking about right now.
RJ
with the addition of DiVincenzo, you think RJ Barrett is the odd man out? RJ Barrett to the bench.
RJ Barrett is the weakest person on the team. I've thought this for like 3 years. I used to tell people like, yo, first of all, if you the man, how you let Rose come from another team and be the second option on the team, coming off the bench? You like the fourth or fifth option. I used to say this. I watched every single game. These dudes, I'm like, yo, you like the fourth or fifth option because they they try to make you the second option in the second quarter. You're running, you fucking bricking everything. Sorry. You're bricking everything, right? You bricking everything. Now Rose and Randall and people like Alex Burks had to do everything. And then Reggie Bullock hitting timely threes and stuff like that. He wasn't doing nothing, but he had a couple games, then they act like he had a great season. Come on, man. That's not real.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
10 games ain't 80.
What are the playoffs?
Stop it, man. Stop that nonsense, man. Stop it.
You can't say stop that nonsense if
that's nonsense,
your main big guy didn't do nothing in the playoffs.
I use words like that. I apologize, but I can't help myself. You're going to equivocate 7 games? We played what?
Yeah.
We played what? 98 games this year? How many games we played, Freezy?
Oh, I don't know.
The Knicks.
It was a lot. So
82 plus the 13 we had, that would be 95 or whatever, right?
Right.
The man played a good 30 games out of 90 games, and y'all praising this man like he did something solid. Stop it. Stop it.
All right, so listen.
Then y'all hate on the dude that carried these dudes when they was injured, they was hurt, but as soon as he get hurt,
you cannot say that. So hold on. So
you cannot say that. I'm saying it because it's true. I ain't make it up.
So Brunson didn't do anything. That's what you basically saying.
No, you're bringing him up, and I didn't even say his name. Who carried the team?
In my opinion.
No, not in your opinion. In reality, my nigga.
Nah, I can't even do that. To be honest.
What? You can't speak reality? See, this is why I don't even like having these conversations. This is why I be exiting.
Yeah.
Because dudes want to talk opinion. Let's talk facts, right? Freezy just said, let's talk facts. Let's talk
To be
facts.
facts, I think Brunson. I ain't even gonna lie.
So, all right, how many games he played this year?
Probably like 60 something, 70 something.
No, go down.
He ain't played no 50 something.
You said 60 something, 70 something. So you giving an ad hominem tax. So people that don't know what he really played, he played like what? Either from 62 to 68 games,
Okay.
right? It wasn't
Okay.
set. Randall played 77 games, showed up every night. So when your favorite player that carried us wasn't around, in the games we still won, who carried us?
But you're
No,
not
ain't
you're
no
not
but. Answer,
understanding,
hold on, no
because
but. No,
carrying
I
us is
understand.
carrying us
I
as far as
understand
carrying.
clearly. You're not answering my question, right? You're trying to move along. See, this is why I don't have these arguments with people in general, because I asked you a question. Now you're trying to jump into a point that I didn't even ask you. Can you answer the question first, please?
As far as all right. Yeah.
Hey, before y'all get there, I just want to clarify
Sorry,
something just
dude.
real
I
quick.
don't even like having
All
this
right,
argument.
so I have a sheet of I have a spreadsheet of all the defenders in the NBA, right? And when you look, the median line 0 is where average defenders are, right? 0 is where average defenders are from top to bottom, right? And then from right to left, right, going towards where you see Drew Holiday, that is the guys with the bottom bar is most attempts on good scorers, right? And top to bottom is how good you are, right? And when you look at this, when you look at this sheet, when you look at this graph, Quentin Grimes is on that line right above 0. Like when you see Drew Holiday's face, that one on the edge that stands out for attempts, the next head you see is Quentin Grimes, right? That means Quentin Grimes gets about the second most amount of attempts on good defenders, right? And that's the props, the credit I'm trying to give him credit for. Like he guards a lot of good scorers in the NBA, right? But in terms of elite defense up top, you see the Alex Caruso up there, up by himself. You see the Jarrett Allens, the Brook Lopez's, and all those guys, the Lou Dorts at the very top of this, at the very top, up by 4. These are the things that we go by, bro. I don't just create. I'm not creating a narrative about Grimes. Everybody in the NBA outside of Homer Knicks fans look at this thing for data. What I'm saying to everybody is Grimes is not elite yet. I'm not saying it will never happen. What I'm saying is based on what he's put up in the NBA to date, he's not an elite defender yet. Relax. He only going into his 3rd year. Like when we say this dude is this and he that right now, these are the mommy dearest ones. This is mommy dearest. Relax. Like instead of being critical of the messenger, just be or saying that there's a narrative. There's not a narrative. This right here is a NBA compilation. Right? 0 is in the middle of the screen. That means average. Quentin Grimes is just above the 0 line. I didn't create this. I didn't create this. Right? This is just what he is. Calm down. Can he be elite someday? Yes, he might even be elite next season. Right? But right now, based off what we saw, this is who he is today. And then until he proves otherwise, this is who he is. Right? Like the number of the bottom line means the number of attempts. Like from where you see Trae Young is in the bottom corner, right? He's a terrible defender and he don't look to defend nobody. Right? But the further you go to the opposite side, that's guys that step up and take the challenge. And Quentin Grimes steps up and takes the challenge on a nightly basis. Is he good at it? No, not yet. Not yet. But the day is going to come based on his progression. We feel the day is going to come where he is going to be elite. So when you hear us say these things about Grimes, we're not bashing Grimes. He's a Knick. He's our player. He's our player. We want him to be great at everything. But when we say stuff like, hey, man, you know, he's Reggie, he's Ray Allen on offense and Gary Payton on defense, relax. He may not ever be that. But he could be a good player, though. He could be a good player if we give him time. Let's stop putting the Kobe jersey on him right now and just allow Quentin Grimes to be Quentin Grimes. Can we do that? DJ Cash, can we do that? Can we just allow Quentin Grimes to be Quentin Grimes?
Yes. Allow him to develop. Remember, he's still developing. He's still on his learning curve. Give him time. Be patient. As my man said, he's gonna get there. So just give him time and let him cook, man. Let him learn. Let him develop. Now going back, I just want to refer to something that was said earlier in reference to RJ. Yeah, he is the weak link. I mean, I've seen some of the training videos he was working on, and a little floater or whatever. The best way RJ can help the Knicks this year is in two ways, and this is just my opinion. Number one is his defense. If he comes in and he plays stout defense, you'll see a difference. And number two, efficiency. I mean, he's still inefficient. I mean, his game is what it is. And looking at the big picture, where all the chess, I always refer to chess anyway, to where the chess pieces fit, man. His fit is not like it once was, because as this team is developing cohesion and chemistry, RJ looks to be the odd man out. So he's going to have to make some improvements in certain areas, in order to really be a factor on this team. The best, I guess, if you want to call it upside as looking forward going into this season, yeah, it is Quentin Grimes. I touched on it yesterday when I talked about giving him like 5 shots a game, as far as developing his offense. The defense is going to come, man. It's going to come. He's getting there. He's on the right track. Definitely. Right. So definitely with the Quentin Grimes, I agree.
Cash, you can't say Quentin Grimes' name though, because the Grimes hive is so sensitive, bro. You can't even say Grimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? You mess around and say grimy, they want to argue. You might, man.
He's gonna be good, man. He's gonna be good. Just let the boy cook, man. Let him.
And we're talking about defense, bro. We ain't even talking about offense.
Yeah.
Right. We just talking about the defense part. Yeah.
He's right where he needs to be, because see, he has a lot of natural instincts. And as he learns like the nuances of the game, because remember, he's still on that learning curve. He continue to watch film. Oh, he's gonna be good, man. He's gonna be good. Yeah. You saw what he done in the playoffs. You saw how he picked Jimmy Butler's pocket. Right. And he just did that off instincts, man. Wait till he gets some experience, watch some game film, learn how to, his as far as his stance and his foot placement, learning tendencies, how jokers try to throw that hezzy, how to counter that. Man, when he learned all those nuances of the game, that boy, he gonna be all right. Just give him time.
He gonna be all right. Right. He just needs time, bro.
All right.
It reminds me of the Frank Ntilikina conversation, bro. Like every time you say Frank name, they point to that one time he picked James Harden pocket. You saw what he did to James Harden, right? Relax, bro. Relax. You know what I'm saying? He picked James Harden pocket one time, right? James Harden is still in the league. Frank's still looking for a team.
Yep. But to Frank's credit, I will say he is a great defender. He is a great defender overall, but that's about it. He can't do much else. and I always said that Frank's problem is his mental.
Right.
Because he's got the tools. He got the physical tools, but it's mental. And that has something to do with that France thing or whatever, man. He needs to he needs to be around some like Charles Oakley or of course Mace, man. I mean I miss him, man. That brother Anthony Mason.
Right.
For all you old school. But anyway,
right.
Sticking with the team now, with Grimes, man, he gonna be all right.
Right. I think Grimes is gonna be okay, especially offensively. I think his development offensively is there. He shot Grimes shot 41% from three since the end of January, I believe, beginning of February, I believe it was. The Queen and I did a show, and I think she is down on Grimes. I'm not. I'm more of and I know I say this often, but the Democrats won't allow you to say Quentin Grimes' name, bro, unless they get upset. They want to. Yo, the Democrats, when you say Quentin Grimes' name, they want to hit the nuclear button. And then the Republicans, when every time you say Grimes' name, they want to call him Kobe Bryant. And I'm neither, right? I'm in the middle of the road, bro. I understand he's a young player. I understand he needs time to develop. But every time, when the Democrats hear Grimes' name, bro, they jumping off buildings. Cash, I don't know if you've ever been like that about a Knicks player, but with me, the only player that I hold respect for like that in Knicks history, Clyde Frazier and Patrick Ewing. I like Starks too, but I'm not one that if you say his name around me, I'm gonna lose it. Do you have a player like that on this roster that you feel like that about?
No, there's no one I'm going to lose it with. No, I'm like you, man. I'm neutral, man. I'm in the middle of the road. They have good qualities. They have bad qualities. I mean, that's the makeup of who they are, of who we all are. So, no, I'm not going to lose it calling out, if you call out a particular name.
Right.
I mean, they are who they are. Simple as that.
Right. I'm just gonna say the thing about the odd man out thing. I didn't mean for it just to turn into a whole Grimes conversation. Ironically, we started talking about cigarettes. Ironically, which was weird, which was odd, but the odd man out thing, I don't know if you can predict it. I don't know if you can predict it. It's so early. But with this many players, somebody is not going to get the amount of minutes that they were anticipating.
I would agree with that.
Ribby, hey, King Ribby, thank you for that. Thank you for the James contribution, King Ribby.
Appreciate it.
And I think it's going to be based on how the lineups work out, because that we all know that when Brunson, Hart, and DiVincenzo get in the game all at the same time, it's Villanova 2023.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. And whoever is rolling, whoever the other two players that's rolling with them,
I know
that's how it's going to roll. So, whoever those other two players, they're going to be the benefactor of that. And then those other two players who are not on the court, they could very well be the odd man out. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes down, what lineups he's going to come up with, and so on and so forth. You know, who's going to back up this? I mean, we'll find out once training camp starts.
Right.
But we know some things are going to be. We know that's definitely gonna what's the word? Transpire. You know, that Villanova lineup, that starting five, I think is gonna still be pretty much the same.
Not to cut you off, I think that Villanova lineup is happening on the first day.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Like I just
It
think
depends on how it shakes out. But you know what? That brings up an interesting question. Who in the starting lineup should be worried about that? And the answer to that question, to me, is RJ Barrett. He's the man that needs to worry about it. Not Grimes. It's RJ Barrett. But we'll see how it works out.
We'll see how things work out. Salute to For the Love of the Game. Salute to Hardwell and Worldwide L. Yeah, man. What I was gonna say, man, is the odd man out thing to me is fascinating. I don't know. Is there any scenario y'all see where the odd man out is Emmanuel Quickly?
Only if it's a trade. And like as far as he want to be the starter and stuff like that.
Okay.
If not, then nah, I don't see that. In my opinion.
I see the possibility I see with Emmanuel Quickly, it would be on the business side because if he want that bag, you know, and we know what DiVincenzo's getting, and we know Leon Rose is cheap,
right.
So you know, take it as you see it. I say from the business side, but we'll see. Because you ain't gonna pay nobody over $100 million, and they gonna be, you know, 6-man, and then you got a, you know, guy you paying, you know, what's DiVincenzo getting? What, 50, I believe,
47,
50
something like
or
that.
Whatever. Yeah. And Leon ain't giving out no bag like that.
No.
I mean, he'll give it out, but you know, I mean, 100 million or whatever. That's far as he gonna take it. Yeah, the Don ain't giving up the bag like that.
Yeah. I'll say this, man. I think he is gonna do that though. I think he gonna give Quickly 5 years, 100 million, because that's Quickly market value, and I think Josh Hart is gonna get somewhere between 75 and 90. Right? The Knicks owe him, right? Because if he would have terminated his team option, there would be no Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was
you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think Quick is gonna get his 100 million too, because again, you know, I'm gonna go back to refer to something that I mentioned yesterday. It's like, well, how they gonna pay him 100 million? Well, you know, you got Fournier's 19 sitting there, ain't doing nothing.
Right.
There you go.
You would think he'd be
right there. There's
Quick's
money
gone.
right there.
You would think he would have been gone by now, bro. Right? What do you think he'd be gone by now? Fournier?
I thought he would be gone too, but like I said, there's something up with that 19 million that the Knicks are holding on to him. What that is, we don't know. But that's his value right now. It's that 19 million, whether it be some type of trade exemption or whatever.
Right.
So that's all on the business side.
Right. I'm trying to figure, now that when you say that, man, I'm processing what it is that you're saying. and how it's gonna impact us long term. And it just don't feel good to me, man. Am I wrong for that?
No,
No.
no, you're not wrong, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
you're not wrong, man. Nope.
Wouldn't it have? I know you don't want to give away Fournier, but as at some point, I think you're gonna have to give away Fournier. And then when you look back at it, it may have been better to do it sooner than it would have been to do it later.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I would go out on a limb. I think it would be safe to say that by the trade deadline this coming season, that 19 million would either be just dumped or used as a filler or whatever. But it'll be a done deal.
Right.
That
I'm
19 million
thinking
it'll be gone.
I'm thinking before the start of the season is over, because as Fournier stated and things like that, I don't see him coming back like on the team. So
Yeah,
But this is the
that's what I'm
thing with
saying.
his money from the business side. He's this is his last year. So Dolan can basically cut his check and tell him go sit down somewhere,
yeah,
and they can release
Yeah.
create a
Right.
roster, release him, create a roster spot, and then he can go, wherever the hell he want.
yeah.
And we would have to we would have to eat that money this year, but then next year that money
Treat it.
becomes available, and then when Quick won his 100 million, there you go, boom.
Facts.
Hey, so
Yeah.
DJ
That
Cash,
19 million goes back in the bank.
Hardwill said, they lucky I'm at work. So I think he talking about you, because I know it ain't nothing but love with me at Hardwill. So I'm saying, I think he's saying that you lucky he at work. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I think what it is Hardwill love Julius Randle so much, bro, that I know he want to come up here and just talk about how much he loved Julius Randle. You know how he is. You know he gonna overtalk you. Soon as you be like, yo, Hardwill, relax. Randle is a every other year All-Star. He's not a perennial All-Star. You know Hardwill gonna overtalk you and be like, no, he a perennial All-Star. And then plus Hardwill, DJ Cash got backup. Here go his backup right here. Oh! Stop instigating, Uncle Crazy. Stop instigating. Salute to my man Hardwill. Hardwill, I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Hey, Hardwill, you know you my man. I'm just messing around. I'm joking about Hardwill.
Salute you, brother. Salute you, brother. Salute.
I'm messing around. I will instigate every now and then, bro. It's hilarious, bro. Shout out to Bo Ismail. Shout out to Cover the Spread, Greeny in the building. Yeah, man. The odd man out thing, man, and then when you add the money aspect of it, Cash, let me ask you this. If they had more flexibility, say if they were able to move Fournier's money, do you think they would have brought in an even better player than DiVincenzo to compete with Grimes or RJ?
That's a good question. It would have depended on what they would have been able to obtain for that money, and that's hard to say, man. That's hard to say. I mean, there's a couple of people that come to mind, but these days, man, it's a whole lot of factors that we don't know that's going on behind the scenes. So it's hard to say. It's a possibility, but it's hard to say.
You want to know what I
think? Oh, what about OG Kobe, or what about this person, or what about And we look today, none of these jokers still ain't been moved yet. Even Dame Dollar ain't been moved. So, there's some stuff going on in the shadows that we don't know. But one thing that I do know about our situation, all we need to do is just sit in the cut, man, because we holding all the cards when it comes to some type of major trade, when it comes to draft picks, money. We in a good spot. But you see, nobody, they thinking they dealing with the old Knicks, where we can just get taken for whatever. Those days is long gone, because LeBron ain't down. The Don ain't down for that, man. So I rather stand pat and just roll with what I got than be manipulated or whatever.
Right. I think it's interesting, man. If they were able, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Now that I think about it, if they were able to move Fournier's money earlier, I think the Knicks may have Bradley Beal right now. And I know that sounds peculiar, right? But if they were more flexible, and I'm not saying, or let me say it this way, if they were a different type of flexible, right? Not more flexible, because Fournier's contract does provide some flexibility, right? But if they were a different type of flexible, then I think Bradley Beal would have at least been in the conversation. Maybe they wouldn't have gone after Bradley Beal, but I'm saying, I think, I think a Paul George would have been in the conversation.
It's funny when you look at all the potential trades, big trades for stars, as it were, that involved us. And I'm going to go back to Donovan Mitchell. What players on our current team was involved that teams wanted in that trade? Quickly, Grimes, Toppin at the time. They wanted to exclude us of all of our young talent, and they wanted draft picks and draft picks. They wanted the bag, basically.
Okay.
They wanted Carmelo. They wanted a Carmelo 2011 trade. That's what they were looking for.
Okay.
And we just standing pat. We just sat there with our cards and say, yeah, that's what you want. Okay, yeah, right. Sometimes, man, the best move is no move, because it ain't worth the risk, man. I mean, it's moves to be made. Even now, it's still moves to be made, but is it going to be worth it in the long term? I mean, I know, I'm probably going to get hated for this, but they talking about Karl Anthony Towns. No, I don't want Towns. I won't be paying him what? Damn near what? 40, 50 million at the end of his contract?
Right.
No, you talking about no cap flexibility. You talking about being robbed of your young talent, stripped of draft picks. Right. Shoot, Minnesota's still recovering from the Gobert deal.
Yeah.
You don't want that, man.
Yeah, but so what if?
Yeah, you don't want that, man.
So maybe the thing is twofold, right? So if they get off the Fournier money earlier, then they could have extended Josh Hart this year, right? That's another option, because in theory, the money that we're paying Dante DiVincenzo, in theory, is the money that we were paying Derrick Rose in Obi Toppin, right? Yep. In theory. Like, their money comes off, you add one other person, you know what I'm saying? So in theory, our payroll should have gone down. Right. But man, it does provide you with more options. And as a front office, options are what you want, right?
Yes. Yeah. And this is the other problem. No, go ahead, though.
No, go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna say this is the other problem right now, is market value. As you look around the league, man, salaries have gone crazy. I think I mentioned this yesterday. Darren Jackson, Desmond Bain, Ja Morant, that's just for one team. Jaylen Brown, and we know Tatum, he probably gonna get $400 million.
Yeah.
That's insane, man. This money. I
That's
mean,
the
I ain't
going rate, though.
mad at these. I ain't mad at these young cats, man. I mean, hey, that's generational wealth. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at them, but man,
Right.
you basically, I mean, it's like Phoenix right now, man. I will admit that right now Phoenix is assembling a very interesting team of basically Durant, Beal, Booker, Ayton, and all minimal players. So it'd be interesting to see how that shake out. Are they gonna win a title or whatever? Nope, ain't gonna happen. But is that what we really want? I don't think as a Nick fan, man. I don't know if I want that, man, to really be cash strapped. I mean, we ain't even there yet.
Right.
I mean, thankfully we ain't paying the luxury tax, man. Hopefully we can stay away from that. So it's give and take, man. I mean, I ain't got to explain it to you, man.
No doubt. Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar said, if Bill had guts, he would have been a Knick in 2020. I agree with you, Paris Duggar, again.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. If he had the guts, he would have already been here. Now I agree with you. Hey, Smoke, listen, man. I get the front office flexibility thing. We've been talking about this for years, though, about the front office having flexibility. Quite honestly, I don't know if I have the energy for that conversation because I don't know exactly what direction they're going in. Because I just feel the frustration about constantly bringing in players that play the same position as your young players. That frustrates me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we can't be on two roads at the same time, right? You can't be going left and right at the same time, right?
No.
Right. So either where we can't, and this is how I interpret it. I'm not saying nobody on this panel or nobody. Well, probably some people listening, right? But the problem is that like they want to have it both ways. They want to contend for a championship while they developing young players. That's not how the NBA works. Either we're going to develop our young players to be a playoff team and we'll accept our fate until we get there, or we're going to commit to winning a championship. You can't have it both ways. And that's the problem. People want to play both sides of the fence. Choose a side and stay on that side.
Okay. I agree with you.
No, I agree with that.
I agree with you. Pick a direction and go. It's what my man G-Man for life.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that too. And I would also say that our players ain't that young. They're really not. They got a little experience under their belt. No, they're not fully developed. But right now, it's time to kick it up a few notches.
Right.
We ain't got no rookies, man.
Right.
I mean, they ain't fully developed. I mean, we talked about Grimes, still on the curve. Yeah, he's still on the curve, but he getting to the end of the curve. Matter of fact, all of them.
Right. Okay.
Like Mitchell. Oh, okay. All right. Case in point, Mitchell Robinson. You know what year this is for him? This is year 6. Exactly. Yep. He ain't a kid no more. He a grown man. Just had a baby girl. So it's time to start playing like a grown man. So, you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
On that note, fellas, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some other things that I got to do during the day, man. I got somebody Cash. As soon as I got ready to do the thing this morning, at about 9, I get a call and somebody want me to go over everything item for item. Bro, don't that frustrate you sometime, man?
Oh yeah.
They go through everything, and then when they go, and then at the end they be like, "Oh, that's what I thought." Right? That's what you thought. Why you need to talk to me for 45 minutes over some stuff you already know?
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, but Anyway, thank y'all, man, for hanging out with me, man.
All right.
No problem,
Man, I'm gonna
man.
get
No
out here.
problem.
Thank y'all for rocking, man. I'm out.